Hey everyone, it's Hennifer Bianca Gant, your HR mentor, your HR speaker, and your HRpreneur. So if you are watching this video, it means that you are an HR professional and you have learned how to monetize your expertise, or you're looking for ways on how to monetize your HR expertise and turning it into a lucrative business or side hustle. So again, welcome. I am Hennifer Bianca Gant. So today I'm going to just give you all quick tips, 3 tools that are must-haves that I wish someone again would have told me. So a little bit about my story. I have over just about 15 years of HR experience. I knew I wanted to be in HR since I was an undergrad, and I thought I went through some things in life. I always knew I was an entrepreneur. I was one of those kids that was selling lollipops at school. I mean, I sold everything. But I never knew that I would be running and operating a business. So needless to say, now I have been the CHRO for Career Image Solutions for about 7 years now, and have been working in the business full time for a few years, and truly excited to be offering services to businesses, to $1 million businesses, and also offering career services to professionals. To date, our company has offered services to over 400 career professionals. And then we've also now been booked for workshops and trainings, all different types of things. So again, I made a lot of mistakes though, right? Because I was still working while starting my business. Before I went full time into business, I was still working. And I'm telling you, I just made a whole lot of mistakes, and I'm still making mistakes. So, sharing these videos are just kind of my way of giving back, in hopes of you being able to learn and glean from some of the mistakes that I've made, but also some of the successes. Because although I've made a lot of hiccups, there are some things that I've just kind of tried and tested, and they turned out to work really good. So here are 3 tools that I would totally recommend for you if you have an HR business or you are just starting. So one of the first tools that I absolutely love is called Asana. Asana.com is a phenomenal project management tool. And although I consider myself a bit tech savvy, I still like things to be user friendly. I'm already wearing a lot of hats. I don't feel like taking 15-20 minutes to figure something out, right? I just don't have the time for that. So Asana for me was really user friendly, and it became very valuable when I started adding team members, right? So Asana, I just loved it. Another one that I tried was Trello. It was okay, but I just like Asana better. So nothing was wrong with it. I'm sure there's a lot of other tools, but you want to, even if you don't use Asana, you want to make sure, and I don't get paid for saying Asana or anything, by the way, or any of these tools that I'm sharing with you. This is just, again, helpful information for you. But you want, even if you don't use Asana, you want to make sure that you have some type of project management tool or a system that you use, so that way if you're working with someone else, if you've watched another video of mine, you know that one of the ways to grow your HR business is by collaborating, right? So collaborating with another HR professional, with another company. Do not look at other HR companies as your competition. Don't look at another HR consultant as your competition. I'm telling you, when I had to totally erase that thought, that philosophy from my head. And once I removed that thought is when our business really went to the next level, because collaboration is key. That's how businesses thrive. That's how they succeed. That's how they go to the next level. That's another video for another day. Let me keep the topic. So when you're working with other people or even with your clients, they can track your progress through project management tools like Asana. And the free version is like the bomb. So, you don't feel like you have to get the paid version. It just depends on how many clients you have. Like now we now have to have the paid version because the different team members and different clients and stuff like that. But I was able to work on just the free option alone for quite some time. And so project management tool like Asana is definitely my tip number one, my tool number one of must-haves if you are building your HR company. The second thing I would say is you want to make sure that you have a professional email address. right? So I have my email through my email is through GoDaddy. So I do GoDaddy. I know Gmail offers like business email addresses, but you want to make sure, like, so you can be taken seriously, make sure that you have like a your business domain as it's part of your email address. So instead of like a gmail.com or yahoo.com or AOL.com or Verizon.net or things of that nature, you want to make sure that you have some type of domain at the end. So that way they can take you a little seriously. So HR consultants that work with us, we give them an email address, right? So that way it could just be more professional, and it kind of diminishes or lowers the cost for HR consultants that work with us, because you don't have to go and purchase the plan. We already have a bulk plan. So it's like, hey, if you're going to be working with us anyway, you might as well just go ahead and use this email address. And it's already included in our plan. So but again, that's just something to think about. Again, that's like the best thing ever, because when people are looking for you, they'll look for your company name. And if your goal is to build a side hustle where you are the only HR consultant, you might be fine using a Gmail or your Yahoo or your personal email address. But if you're thinking about, expanding your brand, increasing your brand, you might want to consider using some type of domain name for your email address. All right. All right. So third tool. The third tool that I would totally recommend, that I am just like, is one of the best investments I've ever made. And oh my gosh, I've gone through quite a few of these, by the way, but it's video conferencing. Video conferencing is the bomb.com. I'm telling you. So listen, so years ago, I had an office space. So I am in Maryland, and I service clients now everywhere, all throughout the United States. We have clients now in potential client in Canada. We have clients in West Africa. We have clients in the UK, and I'm able to do that because, number one, because of the internet, but also because of video conferencing. Now, I know a lot of people like to use like Google Hangouts. There's so many different options for you to use, but I absolutely love Zoom. And I went through a lot of different video conferencing softwares because I was kind of going the cheap route. I'm like, oh, what's the cheapest, But honestly, I'm telling you, in business, like sometimes you just have to invest, and you'll get your money back. Trust me, if you have the right strategy in place, you'll definitely get your money back. But given that I am a mom of four, I am a wife, and my schedule is ever so changing, literally from day to day, it was very important for me to be able to have some type of platform that I can still meet with clients, speak with clients without me physically having to be present. And that was key to me because, when I worked at my full-time job, I had to physically be there. And if I needed to make a doctor's appointment, I mean, it was just too much. So now I have the option of still meeting with my clients. Now I still do, if people are in the local commuting area, I still will meet with them because I'm huge on relationship building. Huge. I like to feel, touch you, and I'm a hugger at that. I know, HR person being a hugger, go figure. But I'm a hugger. And so if they're in the commuting area, I definitely still will, maybe treat them to lunch, treat them to dinner or something like that. And then I go in for trainings and stuff like that. But if they're not, guess what? I just load up my Zoom.us. I love Zoom for that. And again, I know they have the free paid plan, but I'm also now utilizing Zoom for a lot of my digital content. So one of the main reasons why I like Zoom is because of the recording features. It allows me to record MP4. I can download it. I can upload. I mean, I just love that feature. So yeah, and you can do webinars. The plan that I have multiple plans, but the plan that I have allows me to do to interview people, allows me to integrate it with Facebook Live if I wanted to, which I'll be doing. By the way, if you're an HR professional and you have an HR company and you would like to be interviewed, please let me know. Comment below. I would love to meet you online and see how we can either collaborate or just want to talk to you a little bit and share with other people that really have a burning desire to start an HR company. I mean, I wish that I started much sooner. And even though I started years ago, I I started on paper, but I really didn't start. I don't know if any of you are that way, but I really didn't start because I was still so scared. And I was scared to go big. I was scared to really put myself out there. I was like, and I kept giving myself all of these excuses about how I didn't know how to do this. I didn't have an office space. I don't have this. I don't. And when I made a decision to get rid of all those excuses is when things just started happening, and God just really started just pouring out blessings and opening doors that I could not have opened myself, like literally. So anyway, I hope that these tools were helpful to you. Again, let me know, comment below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please, 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 let's stay connected. Anybody that knows me knows that I value relationships. I like to connect real life, real time with people. So again, let me just share with you again those tools. So very first thing is Asana or some type of project management tool. Second thing is a professional email address. Again, I've used GoDaddy. My third tool that I like is Zoom.us. Again, so for some type of video conferencing, so you don't always have to go, especially if you are a working parent or you just have other things going on, or you might be in the stage of life where you're taking care of elderly parents, or well, you might just be like, hey, listen, I'm traveling and I'm not stationary. So whatever your reason is, but I'm telling you, video conferencing will change the game. Will change the game. You no longer have to say, oh, can we wait to meet up at this time, this date? Like you're like, hey, let's meet up today. Oh, no, not in person. Online and and live, but online. So again, I hope that this information was helpful. If it was, please comment below and let me know. And if you have any other tools that you like to use for your HR consulting company, let us know what they are. Again, if you have any questions regarding starting your HR consulting company, you can feel free to email our team at services@career-image.com. You can also subscribe to our newsletter. The information will be in the description box below. But services@career-image.com. I look forward to connecting with you. I look forward to collaborating with you possibly. And until next time, don't forget to command your day.